Yo, what up, man? What's that? Alright, let me get the price here real quick. Almost done here. Alright, let's get it, man. Gotta get the real price up here. Go. Shout out to my guy Trevor. Trevor got the chance to talk to TradingView on Twitter, and my dude got the chart fixed. So, shout out, man. Trevor. Oh, you know what, dude? Hold up. I got the wrong price up. Because they finally fixed the chart, so now we're really just looking at... We're really just going to be looking at AMC's price now. So I got to change this. Alright, yeah, I got to fix it. Hold up. Well, dang. Alright, I almost got it. Boom. Alright, we got the price. Here we go. Good old Amy price. It's too big though. Hold up. I gotta fix the price, man. There we go. $9.16 AMC. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the chart because now it's adjusted, and I can really look at things from another perspective, because I think that's the one thing that most of us had problems with here, is looking at the chart unadjusted, and finally they got on it, man. It was a rough couple of days here not having the adjusted chart. So my indicator is useless now because, well, they fixed the chart. But for the time being, it was nice. At least we got to look at the charts that way. So right now we are currently at support. We are about to bounce off of this little parallel channel here, as you can see from the previous events. AMC likes to respect this channel. And what we are looking for here is a reversal back outside of this channel. And I think we are going to get that here in the next couple of days. What the SPY just did, and I told the Discord this, let's pull it up. So this is the SPY, this is the market, and we're coming back into this other parallel channel here. And typically what happens is once the SPY comes into this channel, there is just sideways pressure for a couple of days. So I'm expecting this for about a week before climbing back up again. I don't think this bullish market is over. I think it's just starting. As long as things remain in this channel, we don't cross below, there is still a small possibility here that we do come all the way back down here, right, to this 390 range. Now, I don't think we're going to hit new lows, but this would be like a worst case scenario, and then you know, it would probably happen after this, right? Let's trade sideways here and then make up your mind right around the 6th of September. And this is just based off of the cycle analysis that I do here on the market. Okay, so this is worst case scenario. Best case scenario, which is going to be the more likely scenario here, is that we do reverse here and start climbing back up. So I'm going to show you what this would look like. Okay, so this is what we got right now, and then we would have something kind of like this, and I use the curve tool here for this, just to kind of show how this would look like. I don't know, it just looks better. Okay. Maybe something like that. And this, also looking at it inverse, this would be another way to kind of look at it. You can see here that if we flip the chart, you can kind of have this level of support down here. And we already got there once, but what we want is a full cross, a full push through. If you were looking at this chart from like a bullish perspective here, or not a bullish one, I'm sorry, a bearish one, it would be like, yo, we just, you know, we've been climbing up here. Like, are we going to continue this trend back up? So basically what we're doing is we're like right here right now. And it's like, are we going to cross back through and create this macro inverse head and shoulders pattern? And this would actually, what this would do is this would create so much, this would create, man, a lot of fucking fake outs here for the entire market. It would just be, yeah, just like, what are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do right here? I don't know. I'm still bullish, man. I've been bullish, bro. I've been bullish since fucking day one. All right, so I think we're still gonna go up. And yeah, fuck this. All right, AMC, let's go. What is up, man? What is up? Maddie, Matt, CFAS Professor, Anomaly, Aldo, Kevin, Tommy, Kyrie, Matt, Nana, Maggie, Trader in the Trees. You want to rally? What's good, Trevor? Trevor, I gave you a shout out, man, because, bro, you got a hold of that, man. You got a hold of TradingView. And TradingView, you know, they were looking at those comments, man, and they were like, yo, these guys are not happy with the unadjusted price. And I mean, and that's just the reality is, if you're not going to fix a chart right away, I mean, that's just unfair, in my opinion. It's unfair. You've fixed other charts before that have had, splits and stuff. So why can we not have the adjusted chart, right? Like why are we getting something else? So that was unfair, but we got the chart back, so we're back in business. And we're not gonna take this as FUD or anything. It's just we got the chart back, so let's get back on track here, okay? The chart looks more beautiful than ever. The adjusted chart, right? I'm gonna show you guys the curve that I created right here at the top, which is part of the projector pattern. We are in a projector pattern. Okay, and this is the curve. Let's see if I still have it. Where is it? Squeeze curve. Yep, here it is. Boom. Now it is a little wonky because the adjusted chart, what it did was, now you can see the high is not 77 anymore. It's 47 because this chart is adjusting to the APE unit that came in. So this is exactly why the chart looks the way it is. Actually, if you have, I'm going to show you another thing that happened here, but I was able to adjust some of the things that I've been looking at here with AMC. One way to do it is just to open your, for example, the cycle here was shifted all the way up here. It was like way up here, so I had to shift everything back down. One of the ones that are like super screwed up right now is the quad witching thing here. See how it goes all the way up here? Completely screwed. So I have to adjust this, and I'll be adjusting this later today. But some of the things got just broken. But hey, we got the chart back, man. That's all that matters. Got the chart back. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's see. Okay, so another thing I was looking at here, guys, is Ethereum Classic. Okay, so Ethereum Classic, I've been able to figure out certain things that are happening, and now that we have this correction, I think things are starting to make a little bit more sense. So Ethereum Classic did go up. It went up from 33 to 38 before dumping back down. And I think things are starting to curl back up here for Ethereum Classic. So this is actually pretty bullish in my opinion for AMC, because what happens now is right now we are trading and there are periods where things are not tracking to a T or anything, but there is correlation still with the heavy volume that's coming in. So you can see here that this setup right here is extremely similar to AMC. So what we're going to do is we're going to take August 18th right there till now, right? We'll take this pattern, bring it all the way back here to Amy. Go to August 18th. Where is it? At, what time was it at? Right here? August 18th at like 10 or something? Yeah, 10. And then till now, get that pattern there. And we know that with crypto, since it trades 24/7, things are extended. There's major gaps. If you compare the chart with AMC here, you're going to see a bunch of gaps. All right, I'm going to pull it up. See all these gaps? It looks just gross. Gap, gap. So all these gaps, what you have to do is you kind of do have to shrink the chart because to consider these gaps, and that's normal. So what we do is just kind of like how everything looks right now is you can see the structure down here of Ethereum Classic. We have like this sort of cup pattern building up here, and then we start going up. And I think AMC right now is like right down here. Okay. So see, it's like something like that is what I'm expecting for next week. And you can actually, we would need to stretch this pattern. Okay. So it would be something probably like this that we would expect to go up starting next week. So this is kind of what I'm expecting. Okay. We're going to trade in this zone for a little bit. As long as we don't cross below this parallel channel, I think we'll be okay for next week. And then this is when we start to go up. Okay, and this goes with the setup that I have here. We can pull this up here, the 1 hour. Look at that. That looks beautiful. I mean, look at that, dude. That looks like a decent chart. Right there. And then let's pull up. Let's see if I still have it here. Polyline here. Boom. Here's the polyline. Created. And now what this does is within this channel, and this is adjusted, guys. Every day that goes by, I will be adjusting this, because if I don't adjust it, we're getting old data here. Okay, so going into next week, this is just taking into account AMC here, not taking into account APE. Okay, so AMC, and this is nice because it's adjusting the chart for us, right? So this is AMC's chart only, not APE. So the chart here might look a little different. It might not look entirely this way. This is what I had the projection for AMC and APE's price together. So this is, I'm gonna have to adjust this in a little bit to sort of understand what each, what each side's gonna do, what APE's gonna do individually, and what AMC is gonna do individually, right? Because that has to contribute to what is this setup that I have going on here, if the POI does play out. So another way to kind of look at this, now that they adjusted the chart, what you can do is, and I have this on a new layout here, it's called AMC plus APE. And then all you got to do is type in AMC plus APE. Did it not do it? Okay, well, they definitely just adjusted this chart. So the reason for this is... Okay, weird. Alright, so this is what happened, guys. The reason why the chart is adjusted the way it is because there was data here from APE from like 2007, and I'm still trying to figure out what the hell that was. The indicator that I made, so you can actually pull up the indicator right here. Okay, well, it's the same now. They deleted that data. That's why the indicator is you can't go back anymore, see? Look, this is the indicator I had. You can't move it back. It starts at 8:30 on the 22nd. So, yeah, they fixed it. Thank God. Why was that data there? I don't know. I kind of want to figure that out. 2007 data, guys. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Let's see if Thinkorswim already fixed it. Thinkorswim was the one that also... Dude, what? Thinkorswim hasn't fixed it yet. Alright. Dude, we gotta get Thinkorswim to fix it now. Wow, okay. Well, Thinkorswim has not fixed it. Yeah, I know there was another date, another ticker called APE, but the problem here is, I mean, dude, how can you mess up that bad? I mean, guys, AMC is like the most known stock in like the stock market. Like it's been in its like number one place for a really long time here. And the fact that the like major brokers, I mean, guys, TradingView is the biggest charting application in the entire stock market. So correct me if I'm wrong, but like, why the fuck? How can you mess up that bad, dude? I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like you can't fuck with that shit, dude. I do think that's the one thing I said I did not appreciate here. Like it's one thing to manipulate, you know, all this other data. Like I talked about this the other day, like, you know, failure to delivers and short interest data and stuff like that. Okay, I get it. I don't get it. It's still bullshit. But it's one thing to like be sugarcoating all that shit. This, hell no, dude. That chart was gross. This massive gap here, and dude, there were people doing analysis on that. I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna do analysis on that. There's no reason to. It's incorrect data. The chart is displayed incorrectly, and it's not fair. And now a week later, we get the actual chart. So just like that, just like, all right, here's the chart, guys. Sorry for not giving you the correct chart for a week. Sorry if just like completely ignore your analysis for a week, right? Or don't know what to do with it. Not fair. Whatever though, we got the chart back, so. Yeah, we're still in the projector, man, and that is the thumbnail here. Is the projector for you guys, so you guys could see it. Let's pull it up, monthly chart. Look at that beautiful projector right here. It's starting to curl up. You guys know how projectors work. Boom. And the projector here is playing out what is this. Let me see if I still have this video. Yeah, let's pull that up. I'm sure I still have that. It showed the monthly chart of all three. This was back, you know, before June 3rd when everybody thought we were gonna squeeze. And you know, that's the one thing with dates. It's specific, like dates like that I don't pay too much attention to, because it's almost like they do it on purpose. Yeah, I still have the chart here. It's called Monthly Scenarios. I could probably pull it up real quick so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. And it talks about all the POIs. Yeah, let's pull it up. Right, let's see. Alright, this should work. Boom. Yay. Alright, so this right here, guys, Twitter. So these are the monthly chart scenarios. Obviously, June was never in the mix. That was all just showing everybody like what would happen if on the monthly chart, what would it look like, right? The August POI was one of the ones that we talked about, but obviously with POIs, you have to remember that it's just a volatility zone. And right now, we had AMC go to 28, right? 28 was the POI before coming down. So now we're coming into this October POI, and you can see it right here on the screen, how the monthly chart would look like based on the POI, right? So with these green candles also, like, don't take them too literal or anything. That's just, all that indicates is like squeeze, right? Like a squeeze. But like, how would the projector pattern look like before the squeeze happens, right? Before the run happens. And I think, you know, October would be that catalyst for, well, the POI catalyst, right? For what we see here moving forward. So here is the projector, and we are going into the end of September. So end of September going into October POI. And I think, honestly, man, like, just based on everything, things would have to play out on that POI, or else we're going to get a major extension here in the cycle. And it's going to take a while, man. If things do not happen end of September going into October, it's very likely that the entire market, and I'm not just talking AMC, but it's very likely that the entire market is going to keep breathing and, you know, taking forever to curl back up, because these POIs do go together with the market cycle. They do. It just points out this major volatility zone on AMC specifically, but the market still has to behave a similar way. Like, the market still has to be going up, right? All right, SPY. Let's look at the SPY intraday here. Pull it up. Going on a minute chart, though. See what we got. Just the volume. I mean, look at this, guys. We go from 419 to 415, like, in a matter of minutes, and then just reverse, and then fake that reversal, and then go down even lower, like all the way to 4. Like, dude, holy shit, some people made hell of money today doing that. I personally would not have played anything here, just because, first of all, meetings like this with volatility zones, guys, at 10 o'clock, these are rare. Typically what we get here is like the Fed minutes and stuff that happens at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, and those are more known to have some kind of a frequency in the cycle, since they happen more often. These meetings here at 10 o'clock are not that common, so not my thing. I mean, just imagine, like, playing this correctly, like the entire sequence here correctly, is like, you'd have to guess that this thing comes down first and then comes back up and then comes back down even lower. This pattern here is very predictable. I can tell you that, because, I mean, many patterns play out this way. I'm going to show you right now which one I think this one looks like here, but let's pull up. It's going to be either, okay, let's pull it up. The Rivian or, oh, two charts. Is it Rivian? Probably is. Whoa. A couple of ways you can look at this. Patterns can be placed and put in on many different time frames. So sometimes you're not going to get it, spot on or anything, but it could be, it could be this size or it could be a lot smaller too. And that's the thing about patterns, dude. It's the fucking thing about patterns, man. What was the other one? Lines up with these POIs here. And these are just based on fractal analysis here, so it's not taking into account anything else. This is what I do with sort of intraday stuff. A lot of the POIs that I do find here intraday come from doing pattern analysis, specifically since these are very quick. They happen very quickly, but there's very little, validation here, because unless you're looking at just the entire picture here and zooming out and looking at the overall picture, these are very risky because the market, there's just so much volatility right now, and these are helpful. They are. A lot of them, if not most of them, do play out according to the setup, but there's just so many patterns you can look at. I was just giving you guys an example there. All right, let's go back to Amy. Amy's looking good though. So AMC plus APE right now is at 1575. You can look at that too. Let's see how that's looking. And one of the things I mentioned yesterday, guys, too, was what is going to be better here when it comes to actual pattern analysis. So taking like bar patterns and looking at how these patterns or fractals behave on different time frames might be more accurate on AMC plus APE than just AMC, because what you're doing here is with just AMC, just taking an AMC pattern. And actually, let's do this, dude. Let's do this. Let's leave this here. Let's go back on AMC. Let's see. It goes from August 22nd at 8:31. 8:30. Yeah. Wait. Oh, shit. Okay, hold up. There we go. Dude, come on. Are you serious, dude? I'm trying to get it exactly here at 8. Look at that. 8:28 and then 8:32. Dude, come on, dude. Let me get this. You almost have to like zoom in right on the spot. There we go. Okay, there's AMC. Now we're gonna get APE. Cool. Let's get APE now. thing about APE is that you can just select the whole thing and you're good. Because they fixed it. All right, so we got APE. APE is going to be pink. AMC is going to be red. Cool. Here you go. You got them both right there. This on top will equate to this down here. And this is another pattern. So this is the true price of AMC is down here. And this is, I know it's a little confusing, but those together will add this. Now, this is why it becomes a little bit confusing to chart this based on the cycle, based on pattern analysis and stuff, because if you ignore one versus the other, then you're probably going to miscalculate where the price is going to go. And this is why I'm gonna be adjusting everything later today on AMC, because and I'm talking all the indicators that I've made, and then also the not only the indicators, but I'm going to be adjusting everything that has to do with the cycle and the curves and the levels of support and resistance, the levels that I'm tracking for the move up. That's all going to matter with the difference here in APE and AMC, because what you're trying to do as a short institution when you are hedging for a position, and I said this the other day, specifically on the current chart, I was giving an example. I was like, if you're trying to hedge for, the $20 level, you're gonna have to make both AMC maintain themselves at a certain point. So if you're trying to hedge for 20 and AMC is trading at $10, and say, in this case, say we start both at 10, right? If they're both trading at 10, one goes up to 15, well, the other one would have to kind of go down to 5 so that these maintain, on that level, right? And this is what I believe is happening here with the institutions and how they control the price action with AMC, is they have to make these sort of equal that price by the end. Now, this isn't always going to be the case. This is just going to be the case if they are hedging and if the cycle is tracking, right? Once we start to stray away from that, which I do think is going to happen, once we break the algorithm and we start climbing back up, then this isn't going to apply to the setup anymore because the algorithm's breaking. When the algorithm breaks, you get the squeeze. Now, when that comes, it's probably going to be a likely scenario that they both will go up. And the reason for this is because if you're short AMC and you're also, you're also short APE, right? So if the algorithm breaks here, they're both probably going to benefit from this, even though one is a little bit more diluted than the other. APE has more outstanding shares. And over time, you will see, if Adam Aaron does and the administration does approve certain shares for APE, that will dilute APE a little bit, and for them to be able to take some cash off of that and pay their debt and stuff. But that's not going to change anything as far as AMC goes. AMC will very likely go up and continue to go up, and then also it's going to be extremely hard to maintain APE at a low price. So it's very likely that they're both going to squeeze together once the algorithm breaks. Because if you can't stop one, bro, you're not going to be able to stop the other. That's just how squeezes happen, guys. It's a ripple effect in the entire market. So yes, at some point they will stray away from each other momentarily, and then just to try and equate that price when you're hedging. And then once the algorithm breaks, boom, boom, we are good to go. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna get more info on this soon. I'm pretty excited about it, just trying to figure this whole thing out. So now that we have the chart, dude, it's gonna be a lot easier. But you can see, I mean, like, look at the, and you can, something else you guys can do is you can track. Well, at least we can use this tool. Let's see. It's gonna look a little wonky. Okay, no, we can't use that. It has to be a beta tool. Let's see which one is the one I've used before. I think it was this one. This one's against the benchmark, but you can still change it. We gotta do AMC on this though. Did it work? I'm just gonna do one. Yeah, what the fuck happened to it? Can I not do one? The fuck? Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is when it start. Why does it start here, dude? Yeah, so this is beta against APE. So anything above 0. And let's pull up APE here too. Compare APE. You can kind of see how this is displayed here. Got APE on top, AMC on the bottom. And then this is the beta, right? So as beta comes up here, that means that you are straying away from AMC's price. Anything right in between, or anything that's sort of stagnant, means it's neutral, means they're both tracking very similarly. And anything that starts coming up, obviously, means it's not. So this is going to be a good tool here to use when we start to see this actually stray away, like for good, and not for good in that sense, but for good in to prepare for the run, because I think it is going to tell us when AMC is going to run and when APE is going to run too. Because if these guys are trading against each other on the micro scale here, and you start to see this sort of happening on a larger scale, and that's going to be the same thing, sort of looking at this from like an Ethereum classic perspective, where one uses liquidity for the other. And we saw this happen with GameStop too. GameStop did the same thing with AMC. And they're still doing the same thing with AMC. So we might get a similar scenario here before these guys are going to want one to run first and then the other one to follow. And then when they can't stop this anymore, they're both going to run. Okay. Alright, SPY is looking like it wants to curl back up now. Let's see. Maybe one more dip and like a spring setup before doing something like this. It'll probably come up to the 411 before trading sideways again. Or it will start running here. But to me, it seems like maybe just one more spring This pattern, man, is so fucking common in the market. We saw this the other day with Tilray on the minute chart. Let's go on the minute so you guys can see. Yesterday. Oh. It's right here. Right? Same thing. Kind of. I think which one did it better though, because we also had a couple patterns that we were tracking here. I think I'm gonna look at, for this, I'm gonna look at, oh dude, crypto did this too, man. What was it though? It's Bitcoin Cash. Yep. Yay, it didn't fuck it up this time. Hey, look at that. Spring right there. I was talking about. Okay, there we go. Something like that, based off of levels, something. And this is the thing about patterns, man. It's the thing about fucking patterns. My dude. Fucking love patterns. Alright, this kind of indicates a reversal here in the short term, actually. And this would only be the case if we have a reversal in the market, okay? So remember, fractals do give up at some point. This doesn't mean it has to track over here. When the algorithm flips, whoa, you get a complete, there's zones here, guys. There are points of interest where the algorithm flips completely. So you might get this entire pattern flipping right here and doing this, right? Right? That. So that's why I'm very careful with this, but you can kind of see the setup here where everything lies and tracks. You're starting to see it come down again. So it seems likely to me here that we're going to get a very quick spring. So I'm trying to fit this like good. Here's my level here. Right here at the 4.9, maybe 4.915, somewhere around that range. Very quick spring, and then a continuation back up here, possibly. Give me a second here because I'm gonna be looking at something here after being shorted from 419 all the way back to 409. I think that's a really good setup here. SPY. Yeah, like 409. This could also be the spring here, where we start climbing back up. It kind of makes sense, man. If we do a nice little reversal here for the rest of the day, and we go from like, this actually happened one time in I believe it was February or March. It was like a massive reversal. It was a massive V reversal. I think it was right here. Yeah, January. Okay, that's what it was. This, guys, this happened once in the market where we went from 438, okay, 438 to 421. Okay, almost 20 down, and then just a massive reversal back up in one day. I mean, this whoever fucking played this, man. Holy shit. We did this once. I'm on the 20. I don't know if I can go on the 10 here and get that pattern, because that's a classic V reversal. I'm gonna take it. 6 to 6. Let's do it. Come on. Okay, here we go. Yo. Oh, man. Okay, 6. Look at that. And it goes with the fucking spring, too, man. Look. Yo. Look at that. It goes with the fucking spring. Yo, look at that shit. Even goes with this fucking setup. Up, down, up. Okay, let's go on the minute now. 15-second. Well, let's hope something happens here, because this is bullish, man. Where is that? Where is this indicating it's gonna go? 412? 411? Let's see when it does it, because it seems like it wants to just dip one more time, but we'll see. Man, 2.39%. Jesus. Right around here for 429. Well, let's see. Starting to get a nice pickup here. Well, let's see what a market does, man. nice little candle or what? Ooh, yeah, that 1 million. Holy shit. Oh man. All right. Well, that is kind of what we got right now in the market, guys. It's, after this dump, again, I'm going to show you guys one more time the parallel channel that I think we're going to be in for a little bit before we start climbing back up. I sort of made it here. Okay, it's something like this before we start reversing here. And that does go with the cycle of not only the market, but AMC. And I am looking for a reversal here going into next week. Okay, we are maintaining good support here on this parallel channel that I pulled up. So typically we see a reversal here, and that's exactly what I am looking for here. Okay, so let's track this, see how things go, and start looking forward for a nice little reversal here on AME. Alright guys, we are going to take a break here, and we will see you shortly. Stay updated for a video this weekend. I am going to post one talking about everything, the whole ape thing, and the chart moving forward, all the adjustments that I'm making. If you guys want to join the Discord, just click the link below. And we got some good people in there, nice people. Chat it up, man, with AME. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.